on October 6, 2016. She gave me the greatest gift about 2 days before she died. The gift was contained in just 2 words: be you. Never in her life did she say anything like this to me. It wasn't that she didn't want me to be me, but my mom was practical and logical. Before my friends and I would venture out, she would quiz us, asking, "What's my #1 rule?" And we would all chime, "Stick together." And at 14 years old, she counseled me, "Don't let boys put their hands under your clothes." Got it, Mom? Then a lot later, when I was considering not being married anymore, she said, "Well, don't think that's gonna be easy." So be you was a new one. Again, it's not that she didn't want me to be me, but the be you she threw out that day was distinct and powerful. A couple of days before this encounter, we believe Mom had a stroke. 1 year earlier, she had been given a 6 to 12-month life-left window. Although confined to bed after the stroke and very weak, the day she ordered me with these words, "Be you," she rose up out of the bed, resting on her forearms, and commanded this message from beyond. I understood that this was a message of clarity she received from her soul just for me. I'd always been able to fit in growing up, but I never belonged anywhere. Be you had in fact become my life's mission. So I felt her giving this powerful directive was her saying to me, "I see you." In those final days, I knew she was in another place, because even though her eyes were open, she was not tracking. One time I was sitting with her and she was gazing into something I could not see. So I asked her, "What do you see, Mom?" In what I began to call her spirit voice, she said, "I'm seeing all of you for the first time." Another time she said, "It's really interesting here." And yet another time, "What we have, you and me, is very special. You have to understand my mom did not speak like this." But with the veils of her humanness nearly dissolved, my mom was seeing herself and others for the first time through the eyes of her soul. She was her soul embodied. And unburdened by her own fear, she could see the truth. I've come to receive that this is what God is, a sublime connection with our own essence, which connects us effortlessly to the essence of every living thing. My mom's understanding of this was palpable. These exchanges were so very gratifying to me, and the experience of her dying, which by convention is supposed to be sad and depressing, was actually uplifting and energizing. She was so alive in her dying. The experience also made me aware of my own hunger for connection, and that I had projected this hunger onto my mom, wanting and needing her approval and validation throughout our mother-daughter relationship. My experience with her as she died made me aware that it was never my mom's role to provide this nourishment for me. But in those final days with my mom, and specifically the "be you" coming from my mom's lips, the sublime connection happened. My mom connected to her own beauty, her own truth, her own soul, delivered me to me. I finally felt the connection I had always craved. In 2014, about a year before Mom got sick, the idea for a book began to take shape in my mind. It was a book for moms, but in children's book format. I even asked my mom, a closet artist, to do the illustrations. She declined, but I could feel the essence of this book, and I knew it would become a reality when it was time. So the idea sat with me until about 1 year ago, when it became time. The words, simple yet powerful in their essence, flowed out of me. It's called A Good Mother. And here it is. A good mother is happy. A good mother is sad. A good mother is calm. A good mother is agitated. A good mother is brave. A good mother is afraid. A good mother is confident. A good mother is insecure. A good mother is receptive. A good mother is resolved. A good mother is structured, and a good mother is spontaneous. A good mother at any moment in time might be one or all of these things. There are infinite ways to be a good mother, but it's not really about being good at all. It's It's about being you. You are the gift, simply showing up, simply being you. I see now that my mom was always sending me the message, be you. She did it every day and each moment, simply by being who she was.